Hello everybody, this is Shirley with Sorta We Begin Embroidery, and thank you for stopping by. Let's see, what am I going to do today? Well, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a faux leather purse using metallic thread. It's a very intricate pattern that I got from Urban Threads, and I've had the pattern for a while. I've also done at least one or maybe two purses from Urban Threads, and they turned out pretty good, but it's been a while. So I decided I would go ahead and do this particular project to show you how it's done step by step. So just follow along, watch me, and see how I do this beautiful uh, faux leather purse with an intricate rose design, and see how it turns out. So let's get started. So everything that you're going to need for this project I have on the table here. I have 12-inch ruler, and I also have my, I think that's a 36-inch ruler. I have my temporary adhesive, my tearaway stabilizer, masking tape, magnetic snaps. Then I have the die line templates to cut out my fabric as well as my lining. I have my black pleather or faux leather for the purse itself. Then I have that's a half a yard, and that will be the purse and the straps. Then I have this for the lining. I have my rotary scissors, rotary cutter. This is the instruction, and that's the bag I'm going to be making. I have two 1.25" D-rings and a pair of scissors and seam rippers, and I think that's all, except for, of course, your hoop and the embroidery machine itself. And I will be using my 8x13 Mighty Hoop and of course I will be doing this on the 10 needle machine. So this is all the things that you will need in order to get started with this particular project, and I will be using metallic thread. Hopefully that will go well. I know sometimes with the metallic thread I use I use King Star metallic thread, and that's a very good thread. The first thing I needed to do was cut out the straps, and I cut out two strips that it's about 1.25 inch wide and approximately 45 to 54 inches long. I think my material is 54 inches wide, so I just cut the entire length, and I'll worry about cutting it to the correct length when I'm ready to go ahead and make the straps. So that's the first thing that I needed to do. Then the second thing is to put the front part of the pattern or the die line onto the wrong side of the faux leather, and I'm going to spray the back side of the pattern because I need to see where the cross marks are, and I'm going to spray it and attach it to the back side of the faux leather so there will be no sticky residue on the front side. And once I do the front piece, then I'll do the larger piece the same, and I'll also cut out the small little piece that's going to be the strap that the D-rings will go through. And once I get everything cut out, then I should be able to start hooping everything and putting it on the machine and start the stitching. Well, the D-ring and the strap has been completed. Did the D-ring, put it in here, stitched it, put the two pieces of strap together and stitched them 1/4 inch from the edge on both sides. And that was the completion of the strap and the D-ring, getting it ready for the purse itself once it is complete. This is the front of the purse, almost done. I actually had to reduce the size, and I was worried that it wasn't going to fit correctly, but it seems like it's doing just fine. Now, if I can manage to get everything else reduced correctly to fit, then I will have a purse. But the pattern was right at the edge of the hoop. If I had used my machine hoop, which is no, that wasn't going to fit either, because this is an 8 by 13. And the pattern was like 7.78 by 7 something. I can't remember exactly. But that 7.78 is right at the edge of the hoop. So there was actually no room for the purses to go up and down. And as you all know, if you've been watching my videos, I'm very, 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 very particular and try to be as careful as possible with having the needle bar hit the hoop. So it has completed the front, and I will see if I'm going to be able to maneuver it well enough and size the rest of it down to stitch it out and end up with a cute little purse. So we shall see. This has been a challenge. I am getting ready to do the back part, and I just wanted to show you, this is the die line for the back of the purse. Now, as I stated, it was too large, so I had to decrease it. And I went down from a 7 7/8, I believe, all the way down to a 6.99. 6.99 for the width and 10.33 for the height. Well, according to this, since I got it flipped, it is reversed. But anyway, that should fit on the one that I just did. That's my expectation, because the width of the other one was 7.1 or 7.01, and this is 6.99, so it's just a fraction, and I can't get it exact. So we shall see how this is going to work out. And so far so good. Only thing that I may have to do, I may have to take the straps apart and readjust that, because I think they're going to be too wide. So I know there's a part here where I'm going to have to attach the strap with the D-rings on there, and I think I'm going to have to take them apart, cut it down, use a size 1 inch instead of the 1 inch and a quarter to make it be more proportional to this particular design. But I think that's where I am right now. And I just want to show you what the front looks like. So I'm going to move the camera down here, and I think I showed that part anyway, but that's what the front looks like. And it's actually kind of cute. I just hope it works. And I have the lining. So we shall go ahead and finish this project. This project was more difficult than I had anticipated, but mainly because of the size and the fact that I had to scale down everything and try to recalibrate the size. I didn't recalibrate any type of density or anything, but I did recalibrate the size. I had to redo the leather hoops with the D-ring, and I also had to resize the strap, because like I said, everything was, the bag was too big for the hoop, and so I had to scale down on everything. But I do think that, considering all, it is coming out pretty good, and it is almost done. I know I'm going to have to do a little trimming because it's still going to be a little bigger than what the satin stitch is going to do, but I think it'll be okay. So this is where I am right now with the bag, and I will show you the finished product. This is the finished product, everything except for the straps, which I will put on later. And then on the front side, it is, and then you fold it down, and I'll put a snap on it, and it will be a cute little crossbody purse. So that's it. I'll get the strap on eventually. I might switch it to a web strap material instead of the faux leather. I'm not quite liking the faux leather strap that much, but we shall see. But I just wanted to show you there's some few imperfections because of the size not being 100% the same, but anyway, it turned out better than I thought it was going to be, but unfortunately because of the size issue, it's not perfect, but that is the project. The turned out really cute on the back side. I wish that I was able to get both sides to be the exact same width, and then it would have been absolutely perfect, but because of the fact that I had to reduce it, and when I reduced it on the machine, it was off just a tad bit. One size was a tad bit bigger than the other side, and it just didn't fit 100%. I think the bottom was a little bit bigger than the top. The back side rather was a little bit bigger than this side. That's why you have more stuff showing on this side, and I can't cut it because I'll be cutting my thread satin here. But this is pretty much just to show you how the bag would look if you had the right size hoop, number one, and number two, how it is possible to reduce sizes on your machine to make things fit relatively well, and a lot of things you can do with your machine that you probably didn't know you could do. So that is it for today. Thank you for stopping by and viewing this video. Please subscribe, give me a thumbs up if you don't mind, share, hit the notification bell, and please come back for the next videos and watch all the rest of my videos too. I do appreciate it. Thank you so much, and until the next time,